And we see this article right here. Warning of Janet Yellen warning of another round of shutdowns. Speaking on the inflation, a great article written by Zero Hedge. The inflation that our economy is steadily getting hit by. It speaks about Weimar Germany in 1923 and how their economy was hit by this same inflation, hyperinflation, where their government continued to give the people money and pay them to do nothing out of national sympathy. It speaks a lot about this transitory that we hear Powell speaking on, and his narrative on how it would be better, it would be inappropriate to react to greater inflation if it is only temporary, you know. Well, we know that last month we saw inflation rise to the highest in 29 years. We saw that 1 year inflation expectations have exploded past 4.3% to 4.8%, and I don't believe that it's just going to stay at the 4.8%. The latest studies show that consumers know inflation is coming, and they expect it to soar past 4.8% in the next year. And how do the people understand? How do the consumers know that this inflation is coming? That there is something wrong with their purchasing power, with their dollar? Well, you see, the people, well, they see it every day. They're on the front lines. Yes, the private Western central bankers, the corrupt politicians, the fake news can tell us, don't worry. It's transitory. It's temporary. That this is a good thing. They can spin it any way they want. But you see the people who are on the front lines, who are on a fixed income, living paycheck to paycheck, just trying to get by. When they go to the grocery store, they go to the fuel pump, or when they do anything, well, they see that their purchasing power is getting completely decimated and devastated. That's how the people are able to see, and they know that this inflation is coming. They're not dumb. You know, most people have an IQ over 60 and they use it, and they know that when they hear this word inflation, they really know that it's just deflation of their purchasing power, and that they're going to feel this. Okay? So when we hear these private Western central bankers like Janet Yellen and Jerome Powell warning of these transitory moments that they're going to be okay, they're going to be okay, but you need to prepare for them. Very important that we take notice of that. We see right here that Christmas came in July for yet again XRP and the XRP community members. We see that Songbird will be launching its Canary network from Polkadot for Flare. So we'll see that this launch will happen after the sustainable testing of all systems on Songbird, with the current financial security audit scheduled to finish at the end of September. So we know that, you know, our Flare will be launched successfully, hopefully, after all this is said and the last audit testing is done. We see that testing on the network and the various core Flare protocols that are intended to provide utility is what's happening here. Our testing has now reached a point with many elements where little more can be understood from further testing on an isolated network. We will now progress the live testing to an operational blockchain in an adversarial environment. In the next 6 weeks, we will be releasing a canary network for Flare called Songbird. Okay? So we see the XRP holders that will not only get the Spark token, that will not only get the Y Flare that they will trade in for D Flare, but will now be getting the Songbird token for free. Isn't it good to be an XRP community member and participate in these events? is so great because if you participated in the Flare Network's Spark token airdrop, where you're gonna get airdropped, obviously after September, our Spark tokens finally, where we will then get our Y Flare that we will trade for D Flare, that we will use to make passive income, minting F assets in the Flare Network's ecosystem. Well, now we're getting Songbird as well. And we see this Songbird is another free token airdrop to our XRP community members that allows us to familiarize ourselves with the platform and how to use it, learn how to utilize its tools so that when Flare Networks does go live, we can utilize its generational wealth providing platform and ecosystem and be ready to go. You see, we are able to use these testing tools with this Songbird token without risking our Flare Network's Spark tokens. Live decentralized finance testing at no cost to the tester. I mean, this is bullish, you guys. A little bit about Canary Network. We see right here that Canary Network is an operational blockchain with a defined and hence scarce token supply that is intended to be used to test features for a related mainnet. On a Canary Network, users have a balance that cannot just be replenished at will. This is in contrast to a testnet, which generally has an unlimited token availability in increments to any user through a faucet. We see the defined and scarce token supply may confer value to the token, potentially making it attractive to attackers such that testing is as real as it can possibly get. This allows for the hardening of the system under testing. Polkadot, an Ethereum-based platform, Ethereum blockchain token, is the originator of the Canary Network concept with their Kusama network, which we know the Kusama network token for Polkadot is currently trading at $147. Very bullish, very bullish. If we can just get half of that for these Songbirds, I'll be good to go. I'll be good to go. You can continue to do your own due diligence and read about this great free money, potentially more to come for this Flare Networks ecosystem with XRP community members. So bullish to be in this project, and definitely looking forward to the future and this passive income, this life-changing generational wealth building ecosystem that we are getting grandfathered into. Very, very bullish. We know that we're still decades ahead of anybody else in this ecosystem. Only 3 million XRP wallets out there, period. So how many of those took advantage of the Flare Network Spark tokens that are getting Spark tokens, Y Flare that they'll trade for D Flare, and now Songbird? What else are we going to potentially get? I do believe the opportunities are still on the horizon for us to obtain more free, passive, airdropped money in the future. Very bullish, you guys. On to the next one right here. We see that XDC, Zenfin, we are XDC, has just broke 35,000 wallets. Remember that, you guys. 9 billion people, plus or minus, on this planet. And there's only 35,000 of us with Zenfin wallets where we hold XDC. We know that if XDC covers just 1% of global transactions in the world, mathematically speaking, it'll be worth $400. Just throwing that out there. Very bullish on this project. If you do not do your due diligence and your research on Zenfin, not financial advice, but I'd look into this project, R3 Corda's native token. Very bullish. We see right here that XRP-centric Bitrue is going to be the first exchange to list Cardano-based tokens. Very, very bullish for Charles Hodgkinson and his Cardano ADA ecosystem. Very, very big holder of Cardano. Been shilling this out on my channel since I've started making videos at under 80 cents for Cardano. We've seen it hit upwards of almost $3. Very bullish, you guys. It's back down currently to around $1.10. You know, I'm looking for that dollar range. Maybe I might pack up a little bit more. Who knows? Not financial advice, but we see Cardano native tokens are going to debut on exchanges, and we see Bitrue is the first exchange to support that. Very bullish on Bitrue, one of my favorite exchanges. So great things coming for Cardano. Do your own due diligence. We see that this is due to the unique design of Cardano as a multi-asset ledger, where the technical complexities to both issue, minting, manage, and own a blockchain-based asset are greatly reduced. The multi-asset ledger is a cornerstone that enables Cardano to be a global financial operating system and serve as a platform for a multitude of businesses and applications to be integrated. Very bullish. We know Cardano native ADA-like tokens can act as instruments for many red-hot use cases like decentralized finance protocols, NFT non-fungible token marketplaces, governance designs, and so on and so forth. So very bullish. Do your own due diligence. Look into ADA. I don't know. I hold it. I'm bullish on it. We see right here Digital Perspectives and Brad Kynes, the wild speculator, tweeted out, however big you thought crypto is, well, it just got bigger. We see Amazon coin right here. Digital payments chain of Amazon coins. Authorized cryptocurrency trading license. Bullish, and you don't think regulatory clarity for digital assets is coming? Well, I don't know what to tell you. Amazon digital team has the official and confirmed cryptocurrency trading license, which guarantees users the best prices and safe storage of coins. You won't currently find anyone else to offer them. We don't charge for your payments. Amazon Coin does not charge for any fees for any operation. Very bullish, but what underlining protocol for monetary movement and messaging platforms will Amazon use for facilitating the movement of these digital coin payments, these Amazon coin payments? Is Amazon coin not going to have to run off of a real-time gross settlement payment system like everything else? I do believe so. And who do you think that's going to be? Ripple? I don't know. Maybe. They're partnered with them. On to the next one, you guys. We see right here from Lord XRP that in 2019, we know hashtag Ripple confirms X current being implemented with all the banks in India. And just what do you think's been happening since then? Because believe us, it's not just India. Hashtag XRP the standard. And we know this, you guys. Very bullish article and reminder that I wanted to pull up in case you didn't know what was going on. The XRP Daily right here with a bullish article. Ripple confirms X current being implemented with all the banks in India, and it currently, quote me if I'm wrong, but X current is currently known as on-demand liquidity, rebranded as global liquidity for this upcoming liquidity crisis that the world will face. And just another bullish article. We see the software integration engineer from Ripple gave the typical Ripple presentation consisting of the current problems of the modern day correspondent banking infrastructure, then leading into how they solved this problem, then finally giving a visual explanation of the three Ripple products: X Current, on-demand liquidity, X Rapid, and X Via. Very bullish. If you'd like to go to this article and website, watch this quick video, understand more about what's going on, so maybe you don't miss out on the greatest wealth transfer the world has ever witnessed. Okay, we see. So now, in our pipeline, we have probably 50% of the market in India either integrated onto RippleNet or in a deal in the pipeline to be signed. And guess what? We are going to take this back to Wells Fargo and say that there's no better way to send into India than Ripple. And what do you think they've been doing since 2019? Putting a dent in the universe. It ain't just India. And we know this. Very, very bullish article and reminder that I wanted to share with you guys. We see right here that Bow Jester Locke said invested in that XRP, ended up in the twilight zone. So bullish. I couldn't agree more. Changed my entire life in almost a 3-year span. Not just financially, but mentally, physically, knowledgeably, wisdomly. I mean, blessed beyond measure. Without a doubt. We know what's coming, you guys. We see Kevin Cage is giving us a fair reminder of the Fear and Greed Index today. We see it's currently sitting at 19, and we know Richard Wyckoff wrote the thesis on be fearful when others are greedy, but be greedy when others are fearful. And very bullish motto that I live my life by. These are buying opportunities and nothing more. We will see, in the end, the parabolic blow-off top of this bull run, and we will go back into a bear market. I do not see anything else happening. I think it'll take time. Do not get discouraged. Do not follow the masses. Do what only the 1% are doing. Do not listen to what the mainstream is telling you. Listen to what they're doing. On to the next one. We see right here that Casino Coin, which is doing big things, completely revolutionizing and captivating the casino world one step at a time. It will swallow casino gambling coins and facilitate payments in casinos, online gambling sites, etc. And I do not take this lightly at all. Running on the XRP Interledger protocol, we see Casino Coin has now launched Casino Coin Lobby. What? Get out of here. That is bullish for Casino Coin holders, something I believe is highly undervalued in this cryptocurrency ecosystem. We see the day we have all been waiting for has arrived. No, it's not the Daniel Keller and Quad Jack starring in their own Amazon Prime sitcom called Stakes Are High, but it's something almost as good. It's time to reveal the Casino Coin Lobby X app, the flagship product of Immense Ltd. The Casino Coin Lobby is the launchpad application that allows players to access their favorite casinos for poker, slots, and sports betting. In addition of the Casino Coin blog, we'll walk through how the X app works and explore its basic functionalities. So, very bullish for Casino Coin holders. We know that it's only getting started for Casino Coin. Really easy to get 100K of. Trying to stack up my 100K, almost there. One more buy away. Just waiting. Dollar cost averaging. Not financial advice. I'm also staking my Casino Coin on BitTrue where I can gain passive income and earn Casino Coin for just holding it in the account. I mean, I don't know. Let my money work for me. I don't know about you. Very bullish on Casino Coin right here, you guys. Follow that. Read the article when I share it down below. We see right here, dating back to Cam XRP's tweet, utilizing the Songbird. Should have pulled this up earlier, I forgot. But we see that he reminds us that as of today, if you owned XRP, you could have additionally gained Flare, D-Flare, and SGB, potentially drawing in value from Litecoin, Dogecoin, XLM, Casino Coin, 88, Algorand, BNB, Cake, Cell, Gala, GTC, PAT, Sanshu, Sheeb, TEL, USDC, USDT, XDC, and even Ethereum as well. That's really quite astonishing. So if you're someone that's thinking that XRP can't hit 1K, 5K, I don't know, 50K one day, whether or not we get to hold it and then make us buy it back then, well, then you're someone that doesn't understand the use case utility around the greatest digital asset the world will ever witness created. No ifs, ands, or buts. The only question is when. You can miss out if you want to, but it will swallow liquidity and funds from all kinds of assets and markets. No ifs, ands, or buts. Point blank, period. And we also know that the little brother of XRP, little sister of XRP Stellar, XLM, is doing major things as well, and it's going to explode. We know that MasterCard adopts USDC and taps at CirclePay for new initiative to settle transactions between card issuers and MasterCard itself, becoming another on-ramp, off-ramp to cryptocurrencies and payments. They want their piece of the pie. They want them transaction fees. We know Circle, which is partnered now with USDC, which is partnered with the Stellar Development Networks Foundation. Well, that's doing big things. We know 26 billion in circulation with USDC, looking to have 190 billion by this time next year in circulation. And where do you think that money's going to go and flow? It's going to flow into XLM, one of the biggest underrated cryptos on the planet, that's steady making grown up moves in the background, unnoticed, in cross-border payments. An open source technology and payments and currency system. Another disruptor in cross-border payments. Talk about financial inclusion. You know, you're not going to want to miss out on XRP, XLM, XDC. And you'll mark my words. And you'll never forget that, because one day you'll realize that you were told about it for years. And you did not listen. It won't be my fault, it'll be yours. Point blank, period. Beautiful things are coming for ISO 20022 compliant cryptos. Know your customer and anti-money laundering compliant cryptos. Cryptos that have real use case, real utility, that solve real world problems, that are environmentally friendly. Great things are coming. There will be nothing worse on this planet than a person who knew about XRP but didn't buy XRP, and I do not say this lightly. We're talking on-demand liquidity 2.0 plus Ripple credit lines, the new super wallet, plus the escrow. We'll say sayonara to that probably. But we've got PolySign and standard custody with SBI and venture capital wallet. Ripple positioning XRP to be the forefront, to dominate the two most impactful markets and disruptive trends on the planet. Institutional and retail. We're talking decentralized finance and tokenization. You can miss out if you want to. But I'm going to pack my bags on this store of value with some Ripple and XRP, some on-demand liquidity, some of the internet of value. I'm going to be able to move money like they move information today. Partnered with Flare Networks and the Spark token. Now with Songbird. We're talking opportunity expansion, smart contracts. You have no idea what is coming. And you never will if you miss out. Or if you don't start doing your own due diligence and research now. Not financial advice, just my journey, documenting it for you each and every time. Many people don't see it. Or if they do, They don't believe it. Not yet, at least. But we are at the end of a very, very long road travel. 50 years today marks the year next month. Less than 30 days away, August 15th, 1971. The last monetary change. And you're witnessing another. Events will soon pick up the pace like never before seen. And I've been out here for 2 years warning you. And almost none of you will be prepared for what happens next. Central bank digital currencies that the masses will be ushered into will be the death of all financial sovereignty and freedom. When they control the access to your funds, they control you. Point blank, period. And you wonder why I'm so bullish. I don't know, 40% of the world's top 100 banks are utilized and ready to facilitate RippleNet. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, on to the price charts. We'll get out of here. I'll quit ranting and raving. You see right here, red pill in the markets today. Red pill, red pill. Started this dip last night, around the 19th. It's already the 21st. Wow. Damn, it's almost 1 o'clock. I gotta get up and work in the morning. Time flies, doesn't it? Well, we see we're still in a double bottom pattern. Will we see a fall to the 46-cent level where the VPVR point of control is for XRP? Will we hold this 51-cent bottom? Who knows? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Let's look at a few oscillators, a few indicators real quick. You see the RSI is currently sitting at 34, doing its thing. Reaching again close to some oversold, underbought territory, not financial advice. We see the MACD on the daily time frame is still forming some bullish histograms. We see a potential cross in the MACD. Are we going to get we are. We're going to get a cross in the MACD. How long will it last? Will it be a short few day cross? We had on the 2-day time frame a bullish cross on the MACD for XRP, which we tend to see usually 14 to 22 or so days after that bullish cross indicator on the 2-day time frame, a price increase in XRP. We'll only have to see. We'll have to continue to look at some of these other indicators. We see the Bollinger Bands. We know that they've been very, very tight lately. And we saw a decrease to the downside when they started to open up again. Not surprising. We've been riding the bottom of this median for quite some time since our May 19th sell-off. May 22nd sell-off, I do believe. 19th, alright. Well, we haven't really been able to consistently get on top of the median and the Bollinger Band and treat it as support to see a price increase. So we're seeing the 21 EMA essential moving average as well as the 55 being rejection points, as well as the median of the Bollinger Band, some oscillators, indicators that we've been following, as well as the 200-day EMA as well. Another indicator I've pulled up is the super trend, which tends to be, red or green, depending on I'll hide these other ones, make this a little bit easier for you guys to see. We're still in very bearish territory. Remember, all of these indicators and oscillators that I'm showing you are lagging indicators. They follow the price movement first, then the oscillators move. Indicators follow shortly behind. Remember that. I'm still looking for a green trend change in this super trend. Keeping an eye on that. Still in very bearish accumulation, Wyckoff accumulation pattern, looking for a spring, a possible spring in a dip to maybe the 46 VPR. If we bring up our patterns that we've been following for quite some time now, ignore these. I've just saw some, we'll see a 275% price increase if we just get back to $1.96, our previous high. A little bit more than 200% if we can just get back to the 702 Fibonacci retracements level. Will that be an A, B, C correction move into a bear market? I do not believe. I believe we'll continue to go on to break all-time highs again, which is another 600% increase in the near distant future. Another maybe 100, 130, 40, 60-day period. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. As I was saying, though, I do believe we are getting ready to possibly experience a spring in Wyckoff accumulation, which I do believe is the pattern we've been in. I've got this trend channel completely drawn correctly for everyone, with the median being in the correct place. We've been treating this top trend channel as resistance for quite some time now, several days. We're continuing to roll over. We know we saw quite some time ago in one of my previous videos, we talked about when we take out this previous low, we tend to historically take out this previous low. We're taking out this previous low right here, so will we take out this 51 right at 50-cent low and drop down to our 33-cent area, 3-cent area on the bottom of this trend line that we've had drawn on my channel since the beginning of the year. As a back test, we never got a traditional back test. I spoke about this several weeks ago in one of my videos. I always wanted to see that. We saw a parabolic blow off top into a sharp retracement, rejection at the 702 for accumulation period, and then into what I believe is a Wyckoff accumulation period, again, where we can see price range accumulation for quite some time. But I am telling you that I do believe prices will go up. One of the only ones calling for this pattern back here, this S pattern. Remember, nobody said it'd go straight up and back down or in a S, but I'm just saying over time, as you zoom out, that's what it would look like. We will go back up and we will break all-time highs. I do believe $7 to $14, $15 by the end of this year. High at the top, 22 to 27. My prediction on XRP by this year at the end of the bull run, based on numerology, technical analysis, and just information from other sources. I believe we'll see some price fluctuation. We're entering into the full moon. We tend to see bearish territory and price movement 3 to 5 days before, during, or after the full moon. I still think that's a possibility. That's coming up on the 23rd. The buck moon, we just see the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Phoenix Suns for the first time since, I don't know. Anyways, not surprising. We see the buck moon. I should have been able to pick that. It was really based on some numerology, mathematical predictions around my pick with the Phoenix Suns. They were doing amazing things for me all year. Wanted to keep that rolling. It failed. The buck moons on the 23rd. It wins, you guys. So none of these esoteric rules in the universe surprise me in any of this. With all that being said, I'm going to sign out of this. Keep an eye on everything. I'm using this as a great buying and accumulation period for 21-cent XLM, $2 XRP, $1.88, less than $1 Algorand, 18 or less cent Hedera Hashgraph, Solana, Polkadot. Many bullish projects that I'm accumulating during this period, this drought. Not financial advice. Do your own due diligence and research. I'm going to sign out of this one. With all that being said, you guys, take care and God bless. Glad to be back out here. 4 interviews today. killed the fourth one. We'll know by Friday if you're looking at the new assistant general manager at Wasabi 88. Take care. God bless. We'll see you soon.